Welcome to Chakwa International. I am Nilamarjan speaking. This is for civil sales main examination. Subject electrical engineer. Subject digital communication. Here 24 telephone each band is limited to 3.4 kilohertz are to be division multiplex using PCM pulse code modulation. Calculate the bandwidth of the PCM system for 128 quantization levels with sampling frequency. Here you should know what is, because the problem is very simple, not a big one, but I want to, what is a pulse code modulation? Modulation is the process of varying one or more parameters of a carrier signal in accordance with the instantaneous values of a message signal. The message signal is the signal which is being transmitted for communication, and the carrier signal, the high frequency signal which has no data but is used for the long distance transmission. There are many modulation techniques which are classified according to the type of modulation employed. Of them, the digital modulation technique is called pulse code modulation. A signal is pulse code modulated to convert its analog information into binary sequence, that is ones or zeros. The output PCM will resemble the binary sequence. Instead of pulse, and PCM produces a series of number or digit, and hence the process is called digital. Each one of the digit, though in binary code, represent the approximate amplitude of signal sample at the instant. The pulse code modulation is a message signal is represented by a sequence of coded pulses. This message signal achieved by representing the signal in discrete form in both time and amplitude. Then what is the sampling rate? As per the Nyquist theorem, the minimum sample rate for the highest frequency that you want to measure, Nyquist rate 2 into the given frequency to be measured. Now what is the quantization? Quantization is the process to convert the continuous analog signal to the series of discrete values. A quantizer is a device known to perform the quantization process. The function of quantizer is to represent each level to the fixed, discrete, finite set of values. The signal during the transmission over long distance suffer from noise and interference. To overcome this, quantizer process creates a signal that is approximately equal to a message signal. Here the 24 telephone lines are there. So here the signal, that is signaling rate is equal to 2 into bandwidth. The bandwidth is 3.4 kilohertz. So bandwidth is 6.8 kilohertz because twice. Then sampling rate is 6 kilohertz, that is 6,800 samples per second. Then what is the sampling frequency of PCM system is 8 kilohertz. How many lines? Telephone lines. So total sampling frequency required is 24 into 8, 192 kilohertz, because sampling frequency of the PCM system is 8 kilohertz. How many system? 24 telephone lines. So total sampling required 24 into 8, 192 kilohertz. What is the quantization level here mentioned here? 128. There is a relationship between quantization and the beat rate. There is a relation between the quantization and beat rate. So what is the relationship? 2 into V is equal to Q. Q is the quantization, V is the number of beat. So 2 into V is equal to 124. The number of beat is 7. So total sample required per second 192,000. Now number of beat transmitted per second 192,000 into 7, 134430 bits per second. So bandwidth required is 1.3444 megahertz. Here that is PCM block diagram. But I am giving what is the generally what is the requirement. Low pass filter The filter eliminates high frequency component present in input analog signal which is greater than the highest frequency message signal. Sampler is a technique which helps to collect a sample data at instantaneous value of message signal. Quantizing the process of reducing excess bit and confining the data. Encoder digitization of analog signal is done by the encoder. Regeneration repeater, the section increase the signal strength. Decoder circuit decodes the pulse coded waveform to reproduce original signal. Reconstruction of filter after digital to analog conversion done by the regenerative circuit and the decoder. Low pass filter employed called the reconstruction filter to get back the original signal. This is a general idea of the pulse code modulation block diagram. With this the presentation complete. If you like it, subscribe and put the bell icon. Thank you.